Okay. Hello, Jason, Ellie, and anyone else who may or may not be listening. I wasn't sure if is this recording now. What's going on? I hate this phone. No, do not get the Samsung Flip. It's crap. All it does is flip. And it makes you flip the hell out too. Because it's just crap. Might as well buy yourself a, Google Moto G or something. Same quality. Anyways, that's not even the reason why I'm starting to record today. Because I wanted to record and then to gripe about some stuff. And then I said, you know what? I'm just going to go home and try to lay down for an hour before I have to take the cat to the vet and continue the day. And so, I will try to mute whatever I can for coughing and whatnot, but I'm on a Bluetooth, and I have to clean my car, because as nice as it sounds, I have a little bit of puke on myself. Yes, you heard that right. That is because part of today's rant is about patience, long-term patience. And figuring out a way to just keep at it when you can, when you have to. Sometimes we have to rest, and we have a way to do it. We avoid it. We say we don't want to see it. Other times, we can't. We have to keep up at it. This is which goes to, like, you may be seeing short fuse and patience and all that stuff, but it's easy to forget that when you're running on a low tank, that actually may be more than you are actually capable of giving. So those are things that I'm trying to remind myself. It's frustrating when people tell you, oh, you should rest. You should rest. Okay, great. I don't have time to rest. Oh, they definitely do. No, I don't. You can always ask for help. Yes, but people are not available. There's not much you can do. Sometimes, you need to be the backbone for somebody else, like they were for you at some point. And so, today I just need to rant about traffic, being sick, and missing having some time. Which I know I'm little by little gaining, but still not seeing fast enough. So right now, I'm outside cleaning my car because I have to, since I was driving home from work, and I decided to reply to my brother's voice note. As I was talking, I started to cough and cough and cough and cough, and when you cough so much that you kind of like have a little mouth backwash, let's call it. Well, yeah, that's what happened here. But it came out a little bit more than that. Not too much, but just enough to spray around my pants. Thankfully, on my way home from work, so it is noon, I had, part of trying to rest is that I cancel. And around Monday, I closed up my schedule. So I only took the jobs I had, and any other rest, it may be like last minute emergencies or something, but other than that, I was gonna take time off to rest and try to catch up with some of the stuff pre-winter, because I still haven't, although the pool is completely unusable because of the dirt, I haven't drained. So those of you who don't know, you need to drain your pool here and up north, or it gets cold enough to freeze, because then your pipes and your pump and everything else goes to crap and it breaks because of the ice expanding in it. So I have to put a tarp on it to cover it too, and so many other things going on. So I don't know how old are you, Jay, listening to this. But right now, in 14, at least 2, and I am in the process of doing the car cover, the boat cover, or carport cover, and wanted to do the garage this year. And we did a lot of construction work at Mom's wax gas place, and so right now what is getting me all set, or out of shoot, is that I gotta finish my office downstairs, because I miss having an office. It's been years. I am so damn exhausted. And when I say that, it's at this point I've been having an infection. It's October 25th, and I've been having an ear infection for 2.5 months. I've been having a nasal infection for 3 months. And usually Ellie doesn't go to bed. If either me or Jason don't put her to sleep. Usually me. I take care of everything in the house when it comes, at the very least, to the outside of it. Whether it's mowing or whatever else. Yesterday I had to clean up the wood stove, so to get it ready for fire season. Meaning, go like in the Mary Poppins movie. Chin chimney, chin chimney, chin chin chimney. And clean up the chimney. Then I had to do some winterized painting outside of it because the stucco was cracking. I gotta go trick-or-treating later on today at your mom's shop, because the Brockport town is doing the whole annual trick-or-treating event, and your mom wants us all to dress like 80s. And so, between helping with the laundry, between doing the construction, between driving Ellie back and forth to the grandmother, taking care of the things in the house, picking up, and not saying that, I'm not trying to make it sound like your mom doesn't do anything, because that your mom has been, this is her first year with the shop, and there has been problem after problem, especially after the opening. So now that we just finally finished it a couple of weeks ago, she will be able to actually start, not going so crazy with it. Things are more under control. Construction is done, or for the most part it's done. Except maybe the plumbing. But you know how hard it has been. And the reason I say all of this is because you know how hard it's been to not just say, you know what, fuck you, to whoever it may be. First of all, because of just exhaustion. Second of all, because I've been feeling sick. Third of all, because it's easy to say, you know what, I've been the one doing all of this and this and that. But I also got to remember that I was the one to say, go ahead and do it. I'm going to help you out and give you as much support as I can. So, with all that, you have to make sure that you do it and you say it, because it can go for a very long time, or what it feels like a very long time. Meaning, you know what, it's been a year or two and I'm the only one doing all of the shit in the house or doing this or whatever. Okay, part of the marriage. Marriage doesn't say that it's 50-50. Remember, marriage is 100-100. And what that means is that everybody puts their 100% in, because if one is sick, like I always say, and the easiest examples are, if one is sick, what? The other one doesn't eat because you're supposed to be making the food? No. You get your ass there and you make the food. And you take care of the other person. And the other person should do the same for you. So, but I don't do the laundry. Well, bitch, you better learn it, because when the other person is sick, who the fuck is going to do it? Think of it this way. For better or for worse, and your worst could be you are with a vegetative partner who you need to do everything for them and yourself. So, what if that's the case? Are you going to give up, or are you going to stick around? Because if you know your answer at that, then you better act on it now. Whether that is give up, leave your partner, or stop bitching about it. And so, which I guess is throwing up. I did have one good thing, which is my car. Holy shit, this is dirty and disgusting. Like, seriously. Wow. Alright, Lilia, tienes razón. Esta vez I'm gonna give it to you, mama. Holy shit. This is really bad. Sorry for the coughing. Like I said, I got Bluetooth. I'm cleaning on the car, and my phone, it's on my... I'm recording directly on my phone on the Spreaker app. And so, and if you're listening to this, you're just a trooper. Because this is basically, I'm not even expecting my own kids to listen to this shit. It's more like for me to laugh at myself later. Or maybe somebody wants to start, a family tree. And they got, we got Crazy Tio. Crazy Carlos. We can start with him. But honestly though, it's overwhelming when you look at the things. Like, for me to be able to get the garage, the four-wheeler in the garage, so I can plow the snow, I need to clean the garage. Okay, not a big deal, but to clean the garage, I need to clean the shed. And so to clean the shed, I need to obviously get rid of some stuff, move some stuff around, whatnot. Already did that yesterday, day before. And then now, I got to list what I want to be bartering on Craigslist or Facebook and stuff like that. So then I can go ahead and move everything onto the shed. So then I can actually organize and clean my garage, which it looks like one of those episodes of Hoarders most of the time. Where are the Clorox wipes? Clorox! And so, all of those things, come out to be where it can be very, very overwhelming. Or like some other people say, overwhelming. But you guys need to stick to it. You guys need to stick it out. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is stop fucking bitching. I don't know what you may be bitching or not about, but stop bitching about it. Because bitching about it alone without action doesn't do shit. And there's always action that can be taken. Positive action that can be taken. I had a friend tell me the other day to help him find stories for him to read on the podcast. If I really want him, since you keep mentioning it, just find me some stories and I'll read it. You got more time than me. And he tells me about his day, how he has to work 10-hour days and unload pallets and load them up and stuff like that. And I get up at 6:30 in the morning, and I don't go to sleep until like 8, 9 o'clock at night, maybe 10 o'clock sometimes. Oh my goodness. All right, and give me more details. Well, I get up, shower, make myself a breakfast. Then I get ready to go take a bus. It's an hour and a half drive to work. And then I get to work. I do my things. I get my lunch break, and then back to work. And then I ride an hour and a half back on the bus. And then I get home to make my dinner. So tired, take a shower, go to bed. That's it. I don't mean to put it down, but that's it. Because all I heard is that you got 3 hours a day to do research, find stories, and even record them. But you're not using that. 10 hours a day of whatever work. Listen, anyone and everyone. As long as you do a job for too long, you're going to be tired of doing it. So, can't really feel sorry about that. Also, keep in mind, yes, my job now is very nice and easy for me to say that, right? I'm a Spanish interpreter and I just go to court and blah, blah, blah. And offices and jails and whatnot. But, don't forget, maybe you don't know, but, Jason knows. I don't know if he remembers. But I have had so many other jobs, from the person that goes to the tire shops and takes the tires to the dump, to server, to construction and remodeling and precast and carpentry, 3 different fields, so you know. And then I've worked as a security, front desk, houseman, housekeeping, maintenance, selling hot dogs, washing cars, moving. I mean, a lot of different jobs. Those are all of them. So, I got some experience when, working 60 hours, 70 hours, 80 hours a week and stuff like that. I understand that. I also understand that it's easier to fall into the hole of, I am too exhausted to do anything else. I'm going to go fishing. I'm going to just go read a book at the beach instead. I'm going to go, talk to somebody. My point is, those are all opportunities. Just like me right now, I don't know. I guess we'll find out if I'm right or not in the future. If even things like this can have an impact on maybe making something out of it. Now, keep in mind, this is not made for that one. The other episodes and shows there within the network, those would be for that. We're working on other stuff that are actually for entertainment, not this. But those are all the things that, when the opportunity presents itself, you just gotta go for it. And this whole PKDK, that's opportunity for people to just go for it. That's me making myself an opportunity and everybody else an opportunity. But it's up to everybody else to go for it. So stop making excuses, because if you're going to find a part-time job later, might as well start putting some of that effort into some of your passion stuff. And if it's not a passion, maybe you make it a passion. Maybe you find a new passion. I keep telling a friend of mine, listen, you love fishing so much, and you get into so much shit with your wife by always going fishing so much. So you want to buy yourself a little boat. Why not buy one that instead of just for you, you make it where you can put a post on Facebook, make some money out of it to pay at least for your expenses on it, and now it's a job. Well, guess what? It became a job. It became his own little business. So, does it feel like he works? No, he works a lot. He works 68 hours a week, but it doesn't feel like it to him. And his wife can say shit because he makes money doing it now. And so, those are the kind of stuff that I mean. Maybe you like reading, great. Read a book, record yourself. But I don't like to listen to myself. Well, don't. You don't have to listen to yourself. You can just, but how I'm gonna edit it? Just fucking record yourself. Don't overthink it. So I'm stepping into my car because sadly, it does have a very light scent of puke from when they landed in the plastic floorboards and a little bit on the steering wheel. But I can't take time to rest. What about the weekend? Well, I would love to, but I have a job at 5:15 on Saturday, and I have a couple of meetings for PKDK on Sunday. Why can you leave them for later? Because people got regular jobs, and those are the only times they can do that. So, little by little. Why? What's the purpose of it then if you're going to kill yourself about it? Because I'm a lazy person. Really? Doing all that shit and you call yourself lazy? Yes, I'm a lazy person. And because I want to be able to actually live off of something without feeling that it's going to be taken away from me, then I'm going to make it myself. And that would be with interpreting and Tina taking care of it and taking over it in the future. And that means with PKDK being able to actually create work that I can work from around the world if I want to. You know? Tell the stories from within. Oh, I was something like that. Oh my God, that's actually looking better already. So yeah. Stop bitching about it. Just get to it. Find something. Because at the end of the day, you're going to have to do more work. And guess what happens? The more time passes, the more tired we get. The harder it becomes. The more we want to take a break. And the more time will be passing by us. Now, I don't know where in the world you may or may not be listening to this from, but if you're still in the U.S., you know that chances are you might be thrown into a home or something with your kids if you haven't raised them properly. But at the end of the day, even if it is specialized care, anything, you need money. Insurance will try to fuck you out of it. So you need to create a real, true, honest, unlimited source of income. And if it's something that it can help others, and others can make money with you without any real cash or tricks under it or whatever, then you're creating a really bulletproof business model. At least that's what I believe. And I think I can prove it right. And so, all of this to say I am fucking tired. Seriously. Today was the kind of day where driving to work, people just decided, oh my God, there's like crap smell here. Where people decided they were going to drive 10 miles under. Some people got into an accident, fender bender, on a construction zone, so you can imagine how much nicer that got. And other ones, well, they just shouldn't be on the road altogether. Then I obviously puked myself. I had a guy almost run me off the road on a minivan, getting in from the highway, and then literally decided that either you move or I'll move you. So I decided to move. And then an 18-wheeler doing the same thing. Never mind the unlimited line of jackasses who believe and I don't know why people do this. If you're in the left lane and you're cruising, stay on the left lane, please. Do not move. Do not go to the right It's not like a prize. You're not in the fucking UK. Please. Like, my God. How much of an idiot you gotta be? Seriously. Anyway. Oh, I'm exhausted. Like, you know how many times I got to go fishing this year? 3 times. Because Ellie forced me to, and I'm happy for that. But otherwise, I would not have gone. Like, but that's part of it all. Even Jennifer was saying, well, we should get rid of the little boat if we're not going to be using it. We bought it 3 years ago and we haven't used it in 2. Well, that doesn't mean anything. We're just busy. But we have it there, you know. Next year, we won't be as busy. Like at least 2. That's why we've been so busy too. But, you know, she's going to get older. We're going to be getting to do a little bit more. Time comes back over there. You just got to start getting ready. Don't focus so much. Like, days seems like years and years seems like days. Because it can go fast enough. But once you look back, it's like, holy shit, how did so much went by already? So try to take your time. Anyway, whoever's still listening here, not even myself who stayed this long, I am fucking done ranting. It's already 12:45, and I'm about to start the. Well, I'm not done ranting, but I'm about to start the vacuum cleaner because, well, there is so much crap that Eleanor has left in my car. Incredible and copious amounts of all kinds of sweets and treats and anything that you can think of. It's right back here. And so, at this point, there's not much else to do than to jump into that. Ooh, I don't know if you guys got to see the comments. Actually, you know what? Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit. I don't know if any of you got to see the comment this year. I didn't got to, but unfortunately. A couple of my friends, they took pictures of it. Holy crap. I got to take the pictures of the last one with Jason, but not this one, which I tried to, but I just couldn't find the right angle for it or something. I don't know what was going on. And then I am excited to figure out how to put in the what's the name? The studio, because I'm planning on doing a little recording studio once I'm done. And so, like next to the office, I just have no idea how to properly do it. And by that, I'm trying to think in advance, right? Like, what kind of cable routing and stuff like that to be able to have different microphones set. Like, let's say with a spot of like 10 by 8, I think I would be able to have enough space for like a stand-up area where you can just sit there and read out scripts or something. Or if you want to do like a little sit-down on the other end, be able to do the little sit-down spot for it. And then have the whole room be green to be able to use any kind of background you want to. So those little things like that alone, I just then, if I'm gonna have my computer outside, right, on the office, and the room next door to the office, then, oh shit, what did I do with it? Oh no, what did I do with it? Oh, little memory card. Shoot. I gotta find it. So, at that point, you know, like if I need to be able to set it up for a friend of mine might be able to produce a show. So could he be in my office producing and looking through the glass window, like glass door, or I should just put a window, I don't know, but through the glass door, that it's already there, and be able to actually, you know, if the volume or whatever, kind of like in a regular recording studio. I don't know how to do that thing. But that also includes that I need to start putting a cover for the roof next to that side where the boat cover is, so that people can actually park over there with no problems. Oh shit, it's gonna rain. So yeah, in those partitions, that's what I'm gonna do. I just walk in the garage and Jennifer removed two like Asian partitions type things that she was using in her shop, and that's what I'm going to use to be able to set up, because I really need to start my office, and I have that little corner ready, but once I continue to work on the rest, dirt and stuff like that is going to fall onto it, and I don't know how to, aside from just plastic, so I'm thinking that those partitions may help me be able to keep that separation there and easier to cover. Perfection. Awesome. That should actually work. That way. Like, all right. This part that I'm going to be talking about is about PKDK, because with PKDK, I'm very excited right now. As sick as I have been and not being able to get anything really done, things are still starting to come together. Tomorrow I'm going to be talking to my optometrist, who wants to have a show, and it's just going to be him and his buddy talking. I have a couple other people that are looking to do the reading on some of the books. Somebody else would like to do the sound editing for them. And so, little by little, people are starting to realize that this is serious. This is not just, you know, something fun to do, which it is. But since I can't create, you know, I am truly looking for the people who can share those stories and whatnot. So, it's starting to come together, which is exciting. I'm really hoping with the new tools, because Revoicer seems to be adding new features to their stuff, or at least upgrading them, like I was hoping when I bought the lifetime subscription. Because when I bought the lifetime subscription, was with the hopes they will go ahead and actually provide benefits like such, that you would be able to continue to get the improvements as they went. And they seem to be working. I gotta figure out if I want to keep using StreamYard, or if I want to use StreamYard or use something else. Because I don't know, I don't find it too intuitive. Although I like it, I don't know if there's a better option out there. And I would like to find that out. For instance, aside from that, I honestly, what was the other? Oh, yes, that voice mod. Because it's been so difficult to find people to actually want to join in some of the projects, I'm thinking I already tested out some of the voice, and they sound really freaking good. But I want to see if I can find one, not only with a lifetime subscription, but it allows to, you know, for me to have other people use it as well, or for me to use it on them from a distance. So that way, if we're going to be recording one here and somewhere else, someone somewhere else, we can still go ahead and do it properly. Because the one that I found, voice mod, the other person will have to have their own voice mod account, and that doesn't, I mean, if it's 100 people using it, that's going to be 100 different accounts. Makes no sense. So those are the things that I'm going with. Trying to set up the rest of the, where's my bowl? Trying to set up the rest of the podcast website to ensure that we get the links and stuff like that. But host is working right now on some translations, so we can't really do that either. And this director, he's gone right now because he was also moving and remodeling at his place, which he had a lot of work to do with concrete, because that's mainly the construction in Venezuela. So like from sink to cabinets to walls to anything. There's no wood, no nothing, all concrete. Yeah. Thankfully he's done with that. He had to do a lot of that job himself. And now he can actually, once the translation is done, we can start focusing. The idea is to start 2025 in full throttle. So we really need people to start looking into this and helping out with it. So if you're interested, reach out to us. And we got all kinds of roles because it's your show, it's your thing to do, not ours. And with my first smoke of the day, I'm gonna go ahead and say, I hope you all have a great rest of your day.